I gave you this talent.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to use it.
Maybe four.
Maybe four.
I gotta let you know. Yeah. This.
Oh, I think they like me. Got the pink on and the white to match the Nike. Always matching, but you peasants can't beat me. Never knew me, now they tryna choose me. Line them up, boy, give them tickets to my pool because I've been stumbling it up with the 606. Got my club with me, you'll be looking like a straight for the shit. Always acting red, coming through. You looking for some cool, you little Scooby-Doo. Look up and spreading the video. I'ma show you how to rock. Let me tell you how to rock. Let me show you how to rock. I'ma show you how I rock the beat.
Whatever.
Do you think I'm sexy? I was born a winner. This game for solid players, no room for no beginners. I need that real sauce on that go real strong. Gotta get it good, you can't be falling off. I wanna find a real guy, it makes me feel so real. I never wanna let you go, make your magic Copperfield. I'm checking all your skills, tone work make me drip my drip. Come on baby, are you ready? Give me something I can feel. Do you got it? Got it, I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? Got it, I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? Got it, I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? Got it, I'm being beautiful me. Oh, yes. You are a rock star, and on here you are stars. And when there are rocky times, we are here to get you through it. So you climb, you shine on Rocky Stars.
Hello. Hey, let's go. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Shalay Stars.
And I'm your girl. I am so sorry. Yes, and I'm your girl, Rocky. How you doing? How's everybody out there?
Hey, we are doing great. How are you this new 2025?
Well, you know what? It's here, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
So we're here. I'm happy. Yes, it's been a good 5 months. Going on 6.
Yes, you guys. Today is our very, very first 2025 episode of Rocky Stars. Round of applause, guys. And we got some hot topics, but we're gonna start off with today. You know, how was your New Year's? How was your New Year's? What did you do? You know, if you celebrate. And what do you have planned for this year?
Well, I hope everybody was safe, definitely. Okay, and you did safe things. And you was careful. Okay. And you ate good. Okay. You stayed out of trouble. Okay. And stop with that resolution crap.
Oh.
Just stop it. Because y'all know you're not gonna do that crap. You ain't gonna even keep it up. It'd be probably a good day or a week. Not even a month. That y'all gonna say, oh, I'm gonna do this. No, just continue doing what you've been doing. Just make sure it's better.
Listen, you better stop telling them about their stuff or they be mad at you now.
They can be mad with me. Go ahead, be mad. Be mad. I hope that means you listen. That means
I hope they listen. Okay, because 2025, we got some good stuff coming up for y'all. We got some hot topics coming up for y'all.
Yes.
Some great podcasts coming up for you guys. Some great advice from Miss Rocky. Some great advice from Miss Shay. You know,
that's right.
She know about that good stuff. Okay.
Yes. Don't she look cute, guys? Don't she look cute? Don't she? I love this look on her.
Stop it. You don't catch my husband out there, girl. You gotta stop it. Stop it. Now, if you out there, I got an inbox. So just catch me there. All right, back to the show.
Okay, let's go.
Back to the show, people. All right, today, you guys, we have a great show going on. We're gonna be talking about 50 Cent. Okay. We're also going to be talking about Black women and how they are honored today. We're
Well,
also going to be talking about nurses and doctors, how they are being arrested for child abuse. Now, go ahead, Miss Rocky. What you have to say? While I set
let
up.
me, you know what? Look, let me just start with a funny. All right.
Please start with something.
We came across this video, okay,
Uh-huh.
basically about you and your man, you together, and you see this big ass, this crossover, right? And then, but see, you as a woman, you see it,
Uh-oh.
but is your man allowed to look?
Mm.
There was this one man, he was trying to save his life.
Okay.
Let me just say this.
Okay.
It was too
Okay.
funny. Yeah, you know what? Can we show that? Or can we
I
show
sure
that?
definitely can show that. I'm gonna
No.
show that right about now, guys. So give me
Okay.
2 seconds. Pull it up on the
Uh-huh.
screen because
Wow.
that's a good question. That's a great question. So
Look
let's
at
see.
Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Hey, look at this ass. Look at
Uh-oh. Oh my God. That is
Let
funny.
me tell you, he got shades on, and his Kango is covering his shades as well. He kept his head down. Okay, he was not looking. He was trying to save his life. Okay, by not looking. That, I mean, much respect.
That's hilarious.
Let me tell you something. I got one more thing before we continue.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Take the floor, baby.
I remember this a few weeks ago. We was in Publix, me and my husband, and we were walking, and I noticed this ass, right? And everybody else too, except my husband. Okay. So wait. I said to my husband was the one that did not recognize it, but everybody else did. Okay, of course I see it. Now as a woman, we see it, right? Okay, what damn girl, And I said to my husband, I said, look. He was like, he looked and he's like, girl, he just turned back around. It's like, why you want me to look at that?
Man,
I was like, well, honey, I know you're not that type of man, but I definitely understand. The fact is that he refused to look at what I was showing him, showed me much respect. Okay.
Look, girl, listen, about that, I feel like, look, I feel like when it comes to looking, okay.
Yeah.
You're not, I feel like at the end of the day, I don't think people really mean to look. Some stuff is just out in the open, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't help to see something. My problem is when you're starting to lust over it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you're starting to admire it a little bit too much for me, because I'm going to look at you sideways like, okay, so if I wasn't here and you're just drooling over this woman, you're sexualizing this woman, what's going to happen after that? Because if I see it and I'm like, God damn, I know if you see it, you like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, two different ways of viewing it.
Right.
Like,
well,
girl,
I have to say, by that, seeing that man's reaction showed how much respect he has for his wife, that he knows he would not do that even with you gone. Well, yeah. Well, that was funny. But when I showed my husband what I saw, he was like, he looked and he didn't know what I was showing him. He looked and he said, why would you want me to look at that? And I was like, because I got enough for him too, you know what I'm saying? He like how that stair stepper go, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just want to bring that. I just thought that was hilarious because I know every man out there sees some ass or they refuse to look at it out of respect for their woman, and much respect to the man that respects the one he is with. Like you said, you look. You got eyes, you look, but if you're lusting after it, that's a problem there. And we're gonna move on from there. But what? We got something good.
Definitely.
Yeah, we got something good. We were talking about 50 Cent, right? What was that about?
Oh yeah, let's bring 50s to the stage, okay, guys.
Yeah,
So
let's
50
get this.
Cent has made this is a great video of how you should handle business. Okay,
Oh,
so let me go ahead and play this video for you guys so y'all can see why it's so great to listen
Yes.
to Mr. 50.
It's 50.
All right, Mr. 50, drop it and give me 50. All right.
Before we wait, you do understand the house has been in the market for a long time.
All right.
This 4.2, this is it. It's like, it's cash. He's ready.
If I needed money, I would be one to take the $4.2 million. But it's been a long time. So, I'm already over the property.
We will not get a better
Because I want to walk away from here. And if you say no,
Yeah.
listen, you're my client. I respect you. I just want you to be sure.
I'm going to end up giving the property to charity. It feels like it's better if I actually give it away. In the beginning, I come to this property following being on tour.
Right.
And you gotta imagine not having any finances and then coming back off a tour and there's $42 million sitting there. It's the first thing I bought. So I'm going to give it to the G-Unity Foundation. It's a foundation I started in 2004. We kind of focused on after-school programs for C-level students, and I was a C-level. So
When you start talking with a charity, you get this big smile on your face.
it
You're like,
feels good because it felt good. But it would have been interesting to have a program where you could escape the cities and the kids from the inner cities to go out and just be creative, like to kind of hone in on, the arts and stuff like that. So it'll bring the kids and use the space the right way.
51,000 square feet.
Yeah, they'll be able to use the recording studio and fitness areas, the pools, everything. And it'll be a post-summer camp house.
I love it. 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 I love it.
I do love that. And that all I can think is if I was a realtor, that my jaw has dropped because that means I ain't getting the commission. He's giving it to charity.
Ooh,
When he said that,
right.
I saw they stuttered. They didn't have no words. They were speechless, and that was it. And I was like, all right, 50. They jaws dropped. They wasn't getting no money off of this.
I feel like sometimes you got to let things be known and you got to drop it when you can because,
And that
like you
was a
said,
good
those
decision.
people were expecting money out of him. They were expecting him to make a dumb move. You know what I mean? Which I love that he says, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, please go. You know me.
I was just saying, I like that he donated it to charity, which is great. And then he's like, it's not for A and B scholars, but it's for children that actually need help.
C-level, sorry.
C-level, because he was a C-level student. And look at him today and look how, he has definitely made a big change in his life from a C-level student to a millionaire. And the fact that these young folks get to come in there and release some tension, some stress, maybe be comfortable, maybe even study, I'm sure, do some tutoring in that safe house. I'm proud of him for making that change. And if that's what he's going to do, I'm proud of him for definitely doing
this
that.
was sometime, this was a few years ago, of course, but however, it's still running. It's to the G-Unit Foundation, which is, much big ups to him. I admire 50 for everything that he is doing. He's not flashy, only when necessary. And that's when that's a businessman, if anything. That's a businessman. If you notice that.
Sure is.
They show it when they need, they perform it. They're artists, they're going to go out and do whatever, be performing and you got the whatever. But when they just doing interviews and you doing business, they're not walking flashy. That means they're telling me their mindset is a whole lot different. They're thinking business and what's next on how to build. They're not trying to be flashy because that stuff is sitting in the damn closet. When you need it, you need it. You know what I'm saying? Period. Your
Absolutely,
whole doggone
Rocky,
life. Yeah, I'm sorry. Your whole life should not be on your body. Let me just say that.
And you know what? I absolutely agree, Rocky, because there are people by me doing Uber, and I'm sure with you doing Uber, we've met so many talented and creative people that are millionaires, maybe billionaires, or they running companies, and they're just wearing sneakers from Payless type stuff from the thrift store, and they have a beautiful home, beautiful family because they know where to put their money. They're not putting it around their necks. Now, one thing I did realize, Rocky, is back in the day, how the rappers did, use their money for dumb stuff like cars and jewelry and things like that.
They're smart.
I like how Yeah, but I definitely like how 50 Cent mindset is today, how he has kind of changed that, say like, hey guys, start investing in property, start investing back in your community, start buying your community up. Because
Yes.
we need it, and the people, these kids that are not making good grades, they really do need it too. They need to escape,
They do, because I remember years ago when I did the Fresh Air Fund, my grandmother made sure we did. It was every 2 weeks that we had to go to a family, and usually it was a white family. And there was some black families there, but I was always with a white family, and you learned a lot of things. It was just about being free and doing whatever. Trust me, I didn't do a whole lot but go to the darn beach, hang out with them and go sailing. I did all that. I boated. I've been on a one little tin boat, and I never forget, I was 10 years old and I'm in the middle of the damn Atlantic, the ocean, okay, with the father and the son, one of his sons, and we caught. It was a shark. Matter of fact, it was a hammerhead shark. That doggone shark pulled us out into the way in the middle of the ocean.
Are you serious?
I'm very serious.
Y'all wasn't scared. I'm sure you were frightened. Frightened.
I was more like, okay, well, what's going on? It's a shark. It's a shark. I just remember saying it's a shark, and it just pulled us out to this where it was more of like a sand island. That's all that was there.
Yeah.
In the middle of the ocean. And I remember thinking, now what if a dinosaur came up out of this? That's all I kept thinking.
Girl, what if Godzilla came up out the blue and took you away?
And being 10 years old, my imagination went there. And finally, the string, the wire, it broke. The fishing line broke.
Oh no!
So that's how we ended up he brought us all the way out to the middle of the ocean, and it broke. So that's what happened there. And ever since then, and I remember being in that little tin boat, okay, where you got waves 100 feet high.
Ooh,
I remember that too. Oh, trust me. And I'm not fond of the water. But I love get in the water. But when it comes to those things, because I'm never sure about. Okay, I don't know how this is a lot. When you're looking at a tall ass building of water, away,
scary.
Who are you telling?
Child, couldn't be me.
I had experiences. I walked through the woods by myself. I have other experiences that I could mention, but I'd be changing the whole dynamic of the story right now.
Oh God, look. Baby, I ain't got
we good, but we so good, and I'm here today, which makes me stronger and makes me much wiser, and if anything, cautious, which you should be. Yeah, you should be. Any experiences for you, Shay?
Experiences as far as what?
As far as that 2-week vacation every summer, and sometimes I went twice. Then there was a time when I got over a certain age. I think that was at 14. We went to the one where you spent the night in cabins. Okay. And it was just, you had to learn how to, if you had to take a cold shower, you had to make sure. I mean, it was like it was in one of those prison things or something like that. That's where I was in. It was like, no, it was different ages. Each age group had to be in a certain area of the campgrounds. I was with the 14-year-olds, and of course, there were guys. You weren't mixed with the guys, but there were guys was in another area, and there was always those times, it was like watching Grease or whatever the case is, like, you couldn't wait to see the guys.
Oh my God, that's because y'all was fast.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all was being fast tail little girls. That's what the problem was.
But I did my cheerleading thing. I did my double dutch thing. I did all of those things, being captains of those things. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun.
And you, I know you was a leader. I know you was a leader.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was captain. So I did all of those things.
That's what I'm saying.
I loved it. I loved it. So when 50 Cent did this thing here where he's doing for C-level kids, no, I wasn't C-level. However, I had challenges, of course. I don't think who didn't, because I had challenges in my life. So that's what caused those other challenges. And so when I heard this, that just brought me back to thinking about the fresh air fund. And the fact is that he's opening up his home, his property to those that to be creative. And I was able to be creative, you know, in a place that some people allow me to just be me and encourage me. So when I heard that, that just made it,
I like that.
it just brought me back there. And it does work. It does help a lot to allow someone to come in with, you know, that someone else can understand them, you know, and
other than trying to belittle them and trying to put them down, you know what I'm saying?
or just
Sometimes
not
they
having the
need-
resources. You're not having the resources. And the fact is that he's providing that. And even more where you have a lot of them that want to be, you know, everybody want to be a entertainer, not real, or artist, not realize it's a lot of doggone work. Well, how about this? He can show you how to be a business person. You know, that's that one right there. You know, and if you don't want to do that, just have fun.
If you don't want to do that, hey, live your life and do whatever you want to do, okay? Just like some people in the news, because we have too many people doing what they want to do, as far as doctors,
and
lawyers,
don't know what they're doing.
nurses. Huh?
You don't know what they're doing?
No, what I mean is they want to do what they want to do. They don't want to follow the law. Okay. So we have an incident that has happened here recently, okay, in Virginia, okay, and it was because of a doctor who has been delivering babies, okay, black babies, and she is a Caucasian doctor, and she's been delivering babies.
She's a nurse. She's a nurse.
Hey, nurse, doctor, nurse. Okay, yeah, let's not give her that doctor title.
Please
but
don't. She was 26. I think she was 26 years old.
Her name is Erin Elizabeth. If you guys want to
put it out there again, say it again. Say her name again.
Erin Elizabeth Ann Stockman. Okay, you guys can look her up. Okay, and she has broken about 3 black children's arms after delivery.
Premature.
Developing babies. Okay, and with that, Rocky, do you have some information on her on Erin? I know that she is being charged with child abuse. Let me pull up a picture of her, guys.
Oh, yeah, please do that.
See what she looks like.
Yeah.
Because these are things that need to be talked about in our communities. This is why it's so important to know who your doctors are. And I wish people can have a better relationship with their doctors where they can actually call them.
Not only they doctors,
nurses too.
Just anyone, healthcare provider, someone that's in your surroundings. One of the gentlemen that stated this, he stated that she would come into the room. She didn't talk much. She would just come in, hey, boom, she leaves. She wasn't very approachable, is what he said. This was a black man that said this. I guess he was one of the parents. And everyone else was, hey, how you doing? Had a conversation. She didn't do that. She came in here, she did her job, and her job was breaking bones, is what she did. This baby had a fractured ankle. Okay. And I was like, she's not going to last long in prison, right?
Oh, no, she's not, ma'am. And this is what Miss Rocky is talking about, guys. This is the picture of the young lady, well, the monster. Okay.
And see that this is the baby, picture that baby
of the monster, and that ankle is broken. Okay, she's done it. I can see. I mean, no, I can't see
3 babies so far this year. It was 3 babies.
But why would you do that? So that means you broke these babies' legs, and then you didn't even say that you broke them. So these babies just crying and crying and crying, and they like, "What's wrong with this baby? Why does baby keep crying?"
Oh my!
Ain't no bottles helping the baby, nothing, because of Elizabeth.
My God.
It's sick.
This is the thing. They said that she was suspended with pay. Wow. And meanwhile, the fact is that she's been doing this for some time. It's just that it caught up with her this particular year of 24. I think it was 23. Okay. It caught up with her. But then now we got to look at everything else before that. But when they realize it, okay, why did she even go with pay in the first place? You know what? Okay.
And what made them X-ray the baby? You know what I mean? Why'd you guys have to X-ray the baby anyway? You know what I'm saying? Because with all that crying and
they looked to the parents. You know that already, right?
Right. But my thing is, if this has happened over more than one time, you telling me this been happening so many times that y'all have not even investigated this lady. You know, you guys have not really done the proper things to keep this woman out.
Because she's a white female. This is why. Let's call it out for what it is. In Virginia. In Virginia. Okay.
Okay. In the hospital, it's called, I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong, guys, but Henrico Doctors Hospital. Yes. And that's where in Virginia, that's where it is located. I kind of want to play this clip really quick, guys, so you can see what's going on.
Yes.
With the hospital and this crazy lady. Now, I'm praying that she does get a lot of jail time. Not just that, but I just pray she go to hell, because that's where the hell she needs to be. I just pray she goes to hell with gasoline draws on, because that's where Miss Aaron needs to be. Okay, here we go, guys.
Because then whatever that was done in the dark comes to the light, and sometimes you don't necessarily want to know what was done.
Dominique Hackey, the father of one of the Henrico Doctors NICU babies, found to have broken bones in 2023, concerned that it has taken so long for justice.
I remember her being in the room. She was friendly. She answered questions, but she didn't stay and talk like the other NICU nurses did. She wasn't family like the other NICU nurses were.
He's describing 26-year-old Erin Strotman, the nurse now in jail, charged with felony child neglect and felony malicious wounding, related to a different baby in 2024. Strotman was put on paid administrative leave by the hospital for a year after the 2023 cases of NICU abuse came to light, and then was allowed to return in late 2024. Hackey saying the hospital should be held accountable as well.
Because that shouldn't have happened. If they were suspicious of some person enough to let them go, they shouldn't have brought them back. So that's on them. They failed. Simple.
HCA, the network that oversees Henrico Doctors Hospital, issuing this statement, saying in part it is shocked and saddened by this development in the investigation, and that the hospital is focused on continuing to care for its patients. Strotman was just fired from her job on Thursday, Henrico police arresting her that night. Henrico's Commonwealth's attorney, Shannon Taylor, says the investigation is not over and more charges could come as detectives continue to review NICU video footage.
We will continue to work on building cases if there is evidence present to build other cases to find if there's additional criminal culpability.
Families of some of the young victims from both 2023 and 2024 were present for Strotman's arraignment, seen leaving the courtroom in tears, some hugging each other for comfort.
Man, that is ridiculous.
I feel sad. It was a tragic loss. I mean,
that is ridiculous, guys.
But, you know, we're gonna stand strong.
There is no reason.
We're gonna stand strong. More.
There is no reason a child should have to go through any type of pain from a doctor, a nurse, a parent, anything like. This is an innocent child. Come on now, and not just that, but
her psyche, it concerns me.
Absolutely.
And you sound like, and all of the parents were black. Okay. So my thing is, you had it out already. You was trying to be Pharaoh. What the actual fuck? What is wrong with you? Okay. And like you said, she's going to hell in gasoline drawers. Okay. You don't do stuff like that. Nah, you don't just do stuff like that. My thing is, it was her psyche. When you were going in healthcare, you know how much we have to go through as healthcare workers. Okay. You going through the ringer. Okay. Fingerprint this. You take it. I mean, all kinds of stuff. My thing is right now, they need mental more. They need more. I think a psychological test needs to be performed.
Absolutely, it should be.
I think
that I feel like in any career that you're dealing with people,
when you work with people, period, especially babies, especially children, period.
For sure. Now, if you're working at Mickey D's, now I don't know, they be tripping it there, but if you're a nurse, a doctor, something, and you're dealing with patients, and and you're a racist, or you're part of a group of people that want to hurt other people. I mean, I feel like everybody needs to just get tested or evaluated for sure, because people also been, trying to kill, off children with vaccinations, doing things,
that include the government. Yeah.
Like there was one report where this girl, she was supposedly born with HIV, but neither one of her parents had HIV, and I'm like,
it was what you call it?
Could have been the nurse, doctor, anybody.
The infusions, the blood infusions. Yeah.
Hey, I don't trust
a blood infusion. And that girl passed away too. Recently, I think it was 20. Is it 23? I think she passed away. It was in 23. Yes. I think it was. Yeah, she was on Oprah.
And that's why, going into our question, like, would you use a doula or would you go to the hospital? Like when it comes to childbirth.
That's
like at this point.
You're right. You are absolutely right.
Because my thing is, I'd rather give birth at home. I've never had kids, but if that came to it, I mean, if I have somebody that can be there, that's okay. I will go to a doctor if it's a black doctor. But I mean, it's kind of hard to find that nowadays, for hospitals where there are black doctors that are delivering your child, but we have to be careful, guys, about where you choose to have your child. Okay. Where you choose to,
I think a doula is something that a lot more people are doing right now. They've always been doing it. I think more people are doing it even more so that never thought of one because of the things that are happening. And in actuality, when you think about it, people of color, I like black people, or whatever Dr. Umar says, he said you're black people. I don't know how that is, but anyway, I think all people of color, that means it includes Asians too. My thing is, they didn't have black people were not permitted to go to the hospital. Okay, so here in Georgia, I understand that the only hospital I believe was Grady, I think it was. But black people didn't have, and our people were always having children regardless. So my thing is, we already know how to, but now they want to use your money, and they want to make money, and they want, you got you want to be a doula now, so anyway, a midwife or what may have you. So those are the things. I had a midwife, before, so it's a good thing.
Yeah, because even at the hospital, they charge you for everything, and for the skin to skin. Like, how you gonna charge me for having skin to skin with my baby? You know what I'm saying? In the hospital.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
They charge for everything nowadays, babes. They charge for breathing on your baby. They charge for breastfeeding the baby. They charge to teach you how to latch the baby on your nipples. Now, I ain't have no kids.
You talking about Minaj class? Whatever the hell.
No, I'm talking about when you're there in the hospital after you have your baby. I know so many people that says, yeah, they charged me for that. Or yeah, I had a baby and they charged me to teach me how to get my baby to latch.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Nobody told you that. Just latch the baby on.
Hey,
get the sucking.
That's just what I heard through the grapevine.
I want to talk to these people. Like, who the heck is saying they charging people?
Hey, they charge
is.
Hey, look, they got to make their money. People have to make their money, especially
that means
the government.
Look, let me tell you something.
Tell me,
I don't need to pay you to tell me how to latch my baby on my boobs. Okay, that's something that comes natural. Okay, that don't make no damn sense. That's crazy. And you're stupid for even thinking that you need to have somebody to tell you how to do that. Get the heck out of here.
Hey. People with Down syndrome have kids. People with mental issues have kids. So I mean, I get why they would charge, but it's like, why that though? That should come with the package. Like, I'm already paying all this money.
Girl, I want to know who the heck. Hey, what's good, Blues? I really like to know who in the heck is charging. You're dumb for even having them charge you and paying them for it. Get the heck out of here. I don't want to hear that, man.
Hey, baby, they gonna do what they gotta do to make that money.
That sounds dumb.
Okay, but speaking of mothers, let's talk about these black women, how they are so honored. Okay, that's pretty much our last thing, guys, is about the black woman.
What about the black woman?
About how she's honored. Okay, we actually both seen this video on TikTok, how it's trending, y'all. It's a pretty good video of this guy, okay? And I'm going to play it for you.
I should have brought my crown. I should have brought my crown. I have my crown.
Which one, Crown Royal or the crown that goes on your head, baby?
The crown that goes on my head.
All right, here we go, guys.
There's something real special about the black woman. Something special. It wasn't no man that came back to get us, motherfuckers. It was the woman that did it, motherfucker. It was the woman that came back to get us. The woman had more heart than our men. Yo, shout out to the black woman today. I love y'all.
Okay, I want to hear that one more again. Cause we don't. Let's hear that one more again.
My brothers out there, man. There's something real special about the black woman. Something special. It wasn't no man that came back to get us, motherfuckers. It was the woman that did it, motherfucker. It was the woman that came back to get us.
I wanted to play that until we got to that part. That's it. The reason why I wanted to play that, guys, is because he's talking about back in the slaveries and slavery time and stuff like that. Like that is true. I mean,
civil rights.
Civil rights, you know.
Any year. Any year. I have to say, anybody that knows and who's watching right now, you understand exactly. And if you're mature enough, you will understand what he's talking about. You know, a woman will have your back because one, we need you. Okay, black man, we need you. And the woman, you know, I think what it is that's why we live longer, for one. And we find that way, and we're being more creative. They're not expecting, I think, also the black woman or woman, period, to come forward. That's why we do what we do, because we have so many hats. We are nurse, we are doctor, we are pediatrician, we are a foot doctor, we the Band-Aid doctor, we the milk doctor, we the you know what I'm saying? We the sex doctor, we the educational doctor, we got so many hats, and you know this because we had to take care of the community, and when we needed things to come together. I mean, you look at women like Angela Davis. I could include Rosa Parks, you know, and then you have other women that Lord have mercy. Who else? Oh, Shirley Chisholm. You have, Angela, Maya Angelou. You have, I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. Coretta Scott King, and so many others behind the scenes as well. I can speak on Harriet Tubman. The thing here is, I know. The thing here, and there's so many more. And the fact is that for those that are not named or didn't get their picture or didn't have their name written down, just understand that's your mother. That's your auntie. That's your grandmother. That's your cousin. That's your niece. That's whomever. Just know that. What the hell is you talking about? No, you're not doing that. No, we're going to do this. We're going to be protecting, because when the man wasn't there, we had to protect our family, our household, and we stood 10 toes down. Period.
And still standing 10 toes down. That's why sometimes
every day. Yes.
That's why I don't like how the narrative is going nowadays with this generation of separating the black men and the black women. You know what I'm saying? Because black men are powerful.
It's still doing.
You guys are, black men are awesome. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we all need help.
I'm married.
Black women. Okay. I love me a black man. I know what I'm saying. You guys are awesome.
Straight from Capulan. I'm sorry.
I know women could be a handful at times, and men can be too. But if we learn to work together as a community and not try to always be the chief, but sometimes be an Indian. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we play our roles, and if we give each other chances to play our roles, things can go perfectly smooth.
Working together, being a community, you cannot. There's no lesser. Okay.
Yeah.
Because if y'all don't realize and look at your history, look at your DNA, where you come from, what you extended. Let me say this: where you extended from, you will understand. No, there's no lesser, because there were kings and queens before they stole your people, our people. Okay. Before they stole us, we kings and queens and living the lap of luxury, knowing how to do what. And why you think they're trying to make it look so crazy over there? No, it's not crazy, honey. No, you need to go over there for one. That's what you need to do. Okay.
Take a trip.
I know where I come from, because ever since when I discovered, I said, okay, my ancestors are all over the freaking map of Akabilan. Okay, Akabilan to Europe. Okay, those that don't know what Akabilan is, that is the original name of Africa. Or Africa is right not. Africa is not the original name. Who changed it? Guess who? And like this fool here talking about the Gulf of America. What the fuck is you talking about? You trying to change shit? I don't understand this. That's so in his DNA. They want to conquer every damn thing and change names. So when you go to a Akabilan, you find a lot of European names is named after some white woman. Is named after this. It doesn't even freaking belong to you, just like America don't belong to you.
Right.
Okay. So again,
look, yeah.
Stop. I'm sorry, guys. What I want you to do, if you don't know, now you know, look it up at Akabilan. Akabilan, because they couldn't pronounce it, they changed it to Africa, where actually Africa, the word is derogatory. Okay.
Yeah, guys. So,
for
sure. So we definitely have to start respecting each other, guys, and especially our people.
Yes.
You know, because we all we have, you know, and people, and they have been taking from us forever. I mean, we taking art from ourselves as well. So when we learn how to work together, we can definitely become something great. I mean, like you said, go to other countries and see how things are going, seeing how other tribes are working together. But it's all about changing the way we think and changing our mindset and how we present ourselves to our people. Because we are in control of what we allow people to see.
Thank you. It's how you respond to it as well. Do you know if there's so many people that move that's from America, born here, and decide to up and go back home? Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And there's so many. There's so many. But what I want you guys to know, like you said, Shay, you said that we have to learn from each other. Once you learn about yourself, the thing is, you have to start there, learning who you are. When you know who you are, and the reason why people don't know who they are is because they don't have the resources, and that means the resources could be where you don't have people around you that don't know. If you don't know, they don't know, honey, you ain't gonna know either. You are a product of your environment, basically. So you need to
if you don't want to educate yourself,
educate yourself. Yeah, look it up.
We're getting older. We're getting older, guys.
And we ain't talking about to the 20-year-olds or the teens or what it may have. You are getting older too. Okay. Damn.
Okay. So let's start respecting each other, especially in this new 2025. We have made it. We've made it to 2025. So, guys, you know what? We always have to keep our minds ahead. We have to keep things in order. Let's start supporting each other this year. Let's get into our groove.
This year.
Well, I'm just. What are you talking about?
No, I'm challenging that. That. There is no this year. No, you need to start just opening up your minds and just start doing it. Period. It needs to be you. It needs to be in your bloodline. It needs to be part of you. You should be doing it like you need to drink water. And some of y'all asses not even drinking water. How about this? Just do the damn thing.
Lungs is full of BS, stomach full of BS.
Who you telling? That's why your asses are sick and you're wondering why. Y'all sick in the head and sick in the body. Move on.
Right. So in conclusion, like I said, guys, at least this year or start today, you know, just try to get stuff in order. Do some more research about your community, what you can do to help the community, what you can do to help each other, your children, things like that. You know, and we want to hear back from you guys next show. You know, in the comments, we want to hear back from you guys, and we want to know what have you achieved. You know, this month, next month. We will be back next week. We are here every week. Every Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay. And this is Rocky Stars, you guys. And I do appreciate you guys. And I want you to always remember to like, subscribe, and please share the content if you can. And if you guys have any ideas or anything you want us to talk about, you guys can always write it in the comments or you can always email us. All right, at rockystars@gmail.com. And you can also follow me on all social platforms at Chalet Stars or Undertake Media. Also, Miss Rocky, what about you?
Okay, guys, I really appreciate you all, and I hope you got something from this. You know, if you didn't walk away with, I don't know what the heck you walked away with, but understand this. I want you to do your research. I want you to look up who you are. Matter of fact, go ahead and do that little ancestry thing. It's $99. You can get it on Amazon. Okay. And then do that. Go spit in the thing and then send it off. Okay. Yes, I know it may not be because you hear, oh, I don't want to get them my they having my identity and blah. No, just look up the damn thing. Okay. Just go ahead and do it. All right. Ancestry, whatever. All right. Now, when you do that, understand there's a map that's sent to you. You know, just go ahead and sign up. You will find it fascinating. I see my brother on there. I am more Nigerian, which you do know that they were the ones that they kidnapped. They've been here forever. Okay. It's just that what happened was that you don't know who you are because they are not here. So therefore you don't know your history. So they can tell it. Right? Okay. So now do that. All right. And then start loving on yourself. When you start loving on yourself, then you know how to love others. How the heck you gonna love somebody else and you don't even know what love is? Yeah. But anyway, I want you to start thinking and start acting on you, loving you, taking care of you, and change the way you're thinking. And the only way to do that is to stop that stinking thinking. Get away from the crap that's making you stagnant. Okay, that's what you should do. Now, you can follow me. I'm on Original Being Beautiful Me on TikTok as well as on Instagram. But I'm here, Rocky, and as me because you know I used to box niggas. Yeah.
Okay, hey, don't get in her inbox. Don't even write her nothing. Y'all can inbox me though. I don't fight niggas. I stab niggas.
I used to. No, I bounce people out. But anyway, I'm just as feminine. Hey, I'm so feminine as much as what I try to be. I'm like, because you know what? Coming out of Brooklyn and Brownsville, you know what? Sometimes, you have to be fighting, and usually, look, all right. So I'm tired. Anyway, we thank you so much for watching us, definitely. And it's always a pleasure to be with my girl here, Shay.
Thank you so much, Rocky. And we are back next week, guys. Don't forget, guys, please subscribe, guys. Please do. And share. And trust me, you are always here with us.
And we want to hear those comments.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, one time, Sunday, whoa.
Is it still playing?
It is. Bye, guys.
Bye.